Well, I'm not late, Paul. I'm not late. You're late. I'm not late. You're late. Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? I'm getting ready for the state of play. I need to bring up the actual page for the state of play. That way I can we can watch it together. So, yesterday, the PlayStation announced that they're doing a state of play today, and I was like, 1 day ahead, 1 day notice. Okay. So we are going to be watching the state of play. I think officially they said it's going to be about 40 minutes. So 40, 45 minutes. So under an hour. I can't talk and type at the same time. It throws me off. I'm terrible. So we will be watching that. What do you guys think is going to happen? What are you guys thinking? Do you think we're going to see a trailer for Metal Gear Delta? I think so. Metal Gear Delta. What else could they do for PlayStation? I'm excited to see what they show. I know. I had no expectation. They didn't announce anything, and I was like, "Oh, okay. It's just gonna be some. It's just gonna be some random, like they're gonna show up at like Summer Game Fest." And then yesterday they said, "Oh, by the way, we do have a whole bunch of stuff. We're doing a show tomorrow." Like, what? Wait a minute. They're announcing a printer for the PS5. They might. PS5 Pro. Witcher? I don't think they're going to show Witcher. So they did Witcher yesterday, and they technically did not show Witcher 4. They were showing Witcher 4 like a tech demo. It's basically, I don't like it. I think it's false advertising. But they yesterday, CD Projekt Red showed Witcher 4, what they think and what they're hoping, what they're aiming for it to look like. So if you go back, I think in 2013, they did a Witcher 3. They did the same thing. They did a Witcher 3 preview, a trailer of what the game was supposed to look like. And then you compare it to the actual release, and you're like, that does not look... It looks good, but not as good as the tech demo you showed 3 years before. I think they're doing the same thing. They did the same thing for Cyberpunk 2077. They were doing gameplay and showing everyone, and then when it released, it was just a big dumpster fire because it couldn't work. So take everything you saw yesterday with a grain of salt. That is what they're aiming for. That is not probably what it's going to be when it finally gets here. So Witcher 4, no doubt Witcher 4 is going to look good. It's going to be really, really good. Depending on whether it's going to be day one or like a year later after they patched it. Who knows? Who knows? So we're waiting for the state of play to start. I'm guessing if they're going to, like, I'm trying to think of what would PlayStation have in the pipeline. I think Wolverine is going to be maybe there. They haven't shown Wolverine in a while. So they have just like they have Spider-Man, they have the Wolverine license. And so they could make a Wolverine. They could show the Wolverine game finally. They've been working on it for what, like 2 or 3 years now? So Concord 2. Screen door. No, how dare you? Could be Concord 2. I don't think so. I don't think we're going to see any Marathon. Maybe. But I think there's a high probability that we don't see Marathon at all. I think we could see Wolverine. Spider-Man's done. Last of Us, as far as I know, there's nothing in the works for Last of Us. So I don't know what Sony is going to... Like, what do they have? What do they have in the pipeline? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to rack my brain. I don't know what Sony has in the pipeline. Other than Wolverine... Bloodborne? That's the go-to answer. A Bloodborne remaster. I doubt that's happening. Bloodborne remaster, please. Oh, dude, Darth. I wish, but they've had like a decade to do it, and they still haven't done it yet. So I don't know why they haven't. Naughty Dog sci-fi game. Legendaries, it might be too early for Intergalactic. Maybe, but I don't think they're going to do Intergalactic. So if I had to guess, Sony, they have a deal with Kojima for Death Stranding 2. That comes out at the end of the month. So Death Stranding 2 will show up. What else do they have a deal with? They might have a deal for Call of Duty, but I doubt it. I think Xbox, because Xbox owns it right now, they might save that for their own show. But usually they have like deals with like other. Maybe we see Assassin's Creed Black Flag. There's heavy rumors that there is a remaster on the way for Black Flag. So maybe Ubisoft shows up with Assassin's Creed. What else is there? What else could be there? Starfield port? Maybe. I don't know. That might be crazy. If they have a Starfield trailer in the state of play, oh my god. I know it's going to happen eventually, but I have a feeling that Microsoft wants to put it out. They don't want to show up in a state of play with, with this. KOTOR? Dude, Knights of the Old Republic? Maybe. Crash Bandicoot? I think Xbox owns Crash Bandicoot. I think Xbox, when they bought Activision, they bought Crash as well. But again, it could show up. But I have a sneaking suspicion that if they're going to announce something like that, it would be at the Xbox showcase, not the PlayStation showcase. Phantom Blade Zero? Yep, Phantom Blade could show up. Phantom Blade, I forgot about that one. Skyrim Remake Remastered Anniversary Legendary Edition. No, you forgot White Wolf. You have to throw in ray tracing as well. So it'll be Skyrim Remake Remastered Anniversary Legendary Ray Traced Edition. Gears of War? Maybe. Because officially Xbox has already announced Gears of War, the collection coming, or the reboot or whatever, Reloaded. So that could show up. They've already announced it technically, so that could show up. Oh my god, yeah, Kevin, don't even say that. What if Hello Games does us dirty and Light No Fire is PS only? I highly doubt that. I think there's a 90% chance that's not going to happen because the original release of No Man's Sky was a PlayStation exclusive. And I don't know, this is all speculation, but I feel like Sony basically threw Hello Games under the bus when it came to No Man's Sky in 2016. So I highly doubt that Hello Games, Sean Murray, is going to be teaming up with anybody. I feel like they got burned and they're like, nope, screw that. We're not cutting any deals because that burned us last time. We're not doing that again. We're going to do it all on our own. We're not going to partner with Xbox or PlayStation or Nintendo. We're not doing that. We're just going to do our own thing. Yes, the new Ghost of Tsushima, the Ghost of Yutai. I'm never going to pronounce that right. The new Ghost game. That's definitely going to show up because I think that's still scheduled for this year, right? That's probably going to be the show close. So usually you have a show opener, something that's shocking, and then you have your show close, which is another shocking. You want to sandwich that stuff, usually. And so if I had to guess, because we already know about that game, it's all out there, they're going to close the state of play with the new Ghost game. And it's going to be like a 10-minute or 5-minute long presentation of gameplay. They're going to have someone on stage, and he's going to be playing some Ghost of Yotai or whatever. Splinter Cell? Dude, Lori, I wish. I hope. I'm hoping for that. That would be good. I would love that. God of War? So, Bellatrix. I think that they were rumored to have a new God of War game, but it was going to be more Metroidvania. So it was going to be a 2D Metroid kind of game. I have no idea how that works, but I think that was rumored. Thoughts on No Man's Sky getting another Sentinel update? Maybe. I don't know. Like at this point, everything that I can think of is already in the game. We have ship building. We have custom ships. The only thing they can do, I think, for me right now is just add and modify, like what they just did. The Beacon update is just taking settlements and modifying it and revamping it. And I think that's the way to go now. So they're going to take their older stuff and overhaul it. Overhaul settlements. Maybe they overhaul Sentinels. Maybe they give us a Sentinels 2.0 update where they go through and they change everything about Sentinels. Could be. What the hell happened to the clock update? I think that was just him messing around with us, Sniper. So he did the clock. He also did the ship, the big old freighter ship. I have a feeling Sean Murray was just trying to mess around, and because he knows that everyone is looking at his tweets with a microscope. So anything he tweets out is going to be, well, what does that have to do with No Man's Sky or whatever? So he's just messing with people at that point. We need autophase ships, dude. I've been talking about that. I would love. And the ship building is perfect for that. Give us, like, there's not actually officially autophase ships in the game. Make it to where you have to find parts and, like, piece it together, like the autophage. That's perfect. If it looks like a junky ship that's, like, basically falling apart, that's the autophage right there, right? I would love it. Sony stream is live. It is live, however, it's not really live. So it's countdown. It's there. I can get music going. But yeah, there's nothing going on here as far as I know. So this is the Sony stream. I want a VR UI update. Maybe they'll do that. I don't know. OE says, Jason, are a bunch of you playing Dune tomorrow? That's the plan. So, officially, if you pre-order the super duper deluxe version of Dune Awakening, you can start playing tomorrow. Well, depending on your time zone, tomorrow morning. Like, I think in the United States, it goes live at like 10 o'clock in the morning. If you're in Europe, that's going to be in the afternoon. If you're in the, whatever, depending on your time zone, it will go live tomorrow. And so I know that I'm going to be playing. I know Heather Silvermist is going to be playing. I think Beeblebum and Survival Bob and Zane and Gek, we're all going to try to jump in and play. So yes, we will definitely be doing that. Mike says, Jason, how did the No Man's Sky update stream go? It went well, other than my all of my settlements getting buggy. So there might be a weird bug, at least for me, going on right now. So I was trying to get my autophage settlements to start, and they wouldn't start. Like, I couldn't put down my overseer office. I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to have to get in there and mess around a little bit and see what's going on. There could be a bug, or it just could be I'm not doing something right. Maybe a little bit of the latter. Experimental patch is out. Oh, I bet you they're fixing that. Let's see. Let me look up my experimental No Man's Sky. Experimental. The glasses keep falling off. I think it's because my headphones are crunching it. And let's see. Come on, give me those posts. I don't see anything there's no notes for the experimental, so they could have an experimental branch, but the last one, oh no, sorry, 6.4. They go by UK rules. So here you go. We have the experimental out for the No Man's Sky update already. Look at this. Boom! Look at all these notes. Issue that caused camera to be incorrectly positioned. Oh god. Oh. So yeah, we already have a whole bunch of notes here. Oh my god. We got a whole bunch of No Man's Sky notes going on. So that's great. Make sure this is all live. There we go. Oh yeah, you guys need to zoom out. Let me zoom this out. That way you guys can see it. So as always, we have 1 minute left. With these showcases, I will mute notifications just so we can look at the trailers together. But I will get back to, if you super chat or if you do memberships or whatever you do, I will get back to it, but it will be muted during the showcase. That way we can see the trailer and get all excited for everything we see. So, dude, I'm going to say we see the Wolverine game. We see at least a trailer for that. We see a new God of War game. And we see the Ghost of Yotai. I think my guess is we see that at the end. That's the show close is Ghost of Yotai. It's just like a 10-minute long, like, here's gameplay, and they go through like a mission to show off what the game is like. That's my guess on what we're going to get. But we got 20 seconds in here, guys. And I will turn up the volume. If it's too loud or too soft, let me know. I'll adjust the volume as we go along, all right? But here we go, you guys. Let me do this. Boom, boom, boom. And let's go into the Sony State of Play. All right. Maybe we get Resident Evil. Let's say Resident Evil, Wolverine, God of War, Ghost of Yotei. What do we got here? What is this? Oh yeah, and I also got my awesome... There you go. What is this?
Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat.
What is going on?
Making waves. Emotion running through our veins, heartbeat. Love is making waves. I'm facing my fears, not backing away. I'm facing my fears.
It's never a good sign when they tell you it's only 40 minutes and they spend 10 minutes doing an intro. That's never a good sign. This is the game, obviously. What is this? It's some kind of a game.
Running through our veins.
Really?
Love is making waves.
We're bringing that back? Fall 2025. Okay. I think that was on what? PS2? Okay.
Hello from Enhance. I'm Tetsuya Mizuguchi.
ディレクターの石原隆です。Lumines Arise のトレーラー楽しんでいただけたでしょうか。この秋、PlayStation 5、PSVR2 対応で発売予定です。Lumines Arise はバラエティ豊かな曲と美しいビジュアルが没入感を高め、いつまでも遊びたくなるゲーム体験となっています。その世界はとても心地よく、プレイヤーを共感覚の世界へと導きます。
まあよくある普通のパズルゲームってことだよね。テトリスエフェクト1はそんなことがある人はわかると思いますが、Lumines Arise はただのパズルゲームではありません。
夏にシングルとマルチプレイの体験版を配信予定です。ぜひ皆さん手に取って遊んでみてください。
Thank you and enjoy the rest of State of Play.
So, not a strong open, but hey, it's a big announcement. Okay. When you have a lot of that buffer, that means you don't have a lot to show. What comes after dreaming?
The future. It isn't just a dream.
Are we getting Dreams?
It's a
sequel?
promise. One we're turning into reality.
Are we getting a sequel to Dreams?
With our third generation of Luna filament and advanced generative AI, we're reshaping the line between dreams and reality. We create life for our future. Delphi Corporation.
I know that.
Let's see about getting paths through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
Are they actually going to release this? I think they announced it like 4 years ago. No way. Finally?
I am DI03367. They are Pragmata.
Whoa, hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls, hooking control protocols.
It looks very similar to Death Stranding. But yeah, Pragmata, they announced this with a trailer, I think like 2 or 3 years ago. And then it's been nothing.
D.I.
I said I am
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
It has a really strong... Oh, 2026, it's real. Coming out next year. No release date next year, just 2026. Which means it's going to get delayed to 2027. They're going to tell us it's going to be fall of 2026, and then they're going to delay it to spring of 2027. Generally, that's how it goes. But yeah, they announced that like years ago.
Oh, hey, today is Saturday, which means curry time.
Awesome, I love curry.
Speaking of curry, apparently the current president is actually a humane. What does that mean? It's okay, I'll get it.
Okay.
Romeo, stay with
Grandpa, I'm gonna die.
Romeo, listen up. You're gonna die in about 15 seconds.
Seriously?
Seriously, don't worry.
What the
I
hell
made
is
this just in case. The dead gear life support system. Don't move, okay?
What the hell are we watching?
You're already half dead. From now on, you're half dead man. No, wait, that's pretty lame. Dead man. From now on, you're dead man.
Is this killer is dead? Are we getting some weird spiritual successor to Killer is Dead? What the hell is this? Wow. What?
Romeo is a dead man.
Okay.
Coming 2026. Maybe.
Maybe.
Huh? That was
Maybe.
Grandpa's voice. Are you like a spirit?
I'm on your back.
What?
Okay. Yep, Suda 51. Okay. Yeah, Suda 51.
皆さんこんにちは。グラスホッパーマネージャーの須田剛一です。いえ。皆さんトレーラーどうでした？グラスホッパーの久々の新作ルミオイザデッドマンです。いよいよ発表できました。このゲームはですね、主人公のロミオがロミオスターゲーザーという名前なんですがかっこいいでしょ。時空犯罪 FBI 捜査官として、凶悪なですね指名手配犯をさまざまな時空に飛んで、倒していくそんな、ブラッディなアクションゲームとなっています。そして今回はですね、剣だけじゃありません。銃も使えます。ストロングスタイルのアクションゲームとして、チーム一丸となって頑張って作ってます。そしてなんで、タイトルがですねロミオなのにデッドマンなのか、それは皆さんぜひ続報をお待ちください。プレイステーション30周年過ぎちゃいましたけどおめでとうございます。それでは引き続きステートオブプレイをお楽しみください。
So we're going heavy Japanese, I guess, on all this stuff. Jason, can you translate so I can't read? Oh, Vice, I can't read that fast. I can barely read English as it is.
Sakuko, どこ行くの?
Fatal Frame? Okay.
珍しいね。今は誰かと喋りたくて。私も後から行くね。うん。じゃあね。
Sony's leaning heavy Japanese games on this state of play, which I like. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Not Fatal Frame. Silent Hill. That looks like Fatal Frame to me.
誰もいないの。足の悪いおばあちゃんまでいないなんて、こんなの絶対に変。誰もいないし、気味の悪い怪物がルツにも合ってるし。いや！
キラコ！
So we're going to 1920s Japan for Silent Hill? Nope, I don't deal with that. Nope. Run away! What are you doing?
Hinako. どこにいるの? はいいよね。何でも持ってる。
Oh, it's gonna come alive.
そんなあんたがいなくなってくれるんだからせいせいする。
Nope.
一人は嫌だよ。寂しいよ。
Hey, Ducky! You came in at the perfect time! Oh, God.
ずっと一緒だよって。 約束したよね。暗いのは嫌。一人ぼっちは嫌。
Nightmare fuel? Yes.
錯誤。
Nope. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not playing that. Nightmares. Oh, September 25th. I was going to say, all these look like they're going to be next year. This is the end of the year, September. So there you go. Silent Hill F coming in September. A lot of buffer built into these. Around the 16th century.
The castle has been sighted again.
Is this Final Fantasy?
The Church's orders are absolute. These human sacrifices must be stopped. We will track the ethereal castle, break its gates, and exterminate the creatures that dwell within.
What is this?
The Demon Lord himself will fall by our hand. This mission will test the limits of your courage.
Is this Castlevania? No. Is this a new Castlevania?
You will face horrors beyond your darkest imaginings. Beasts that defy reason. Creatures born of pure darkness.
Thousand Blossom!
Okay. That French? Do I hear French in here? This feels like a Castlevania game. This definitely feels like a Castlevania game.
Cross Reaper!
Tonight, we start our mission!
The death destroys our castle. Bloodstained, the Scarlet Engagement. Bloodstained. Okay. Yes, it is. Bloodstained sequel.
So you've come, dogs of the church, right into the palm of my hand.
There you are. There you are. Bandai Namco.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words. You've somehow been sent back in time 8 years. But the situation here is critical.
What?
I'm counting on you, Agent. Our ultimate mission is to uncover the causality between these anomalies.
It's probably a phase electron lift.
Is this Digimon?
Is that what you call us, Digimon? I'll
Oh
always
my
be
God,
right
it
here
is!
with you.
Who exactly are you working for? I remember you guys.
Who or what is that?
You really don't know anything about the digital world?
We have been enemies for years now, but this is the first time the Titans have
You better
launched
be
an attack
careful.
on this
Nintendo
state.
is going after anybody. If you have animals, if you breathe in a game, Nintendo has that copyrighted. So,
The world on this end is running
Digimon,
out
I
of time.
can't believe Digimon is still
If the gates
around.
opened with the digital world
And
in
Nintendo
such a
hasn't gone
state,
after them yet.
The human world will most certainly be affected.
Do the Titans not care about the end of the digital world?
Stop it! That egg is very important!
The world tree has been attacked. It is just as the great one, Plutomon, said.
It can't protect anyone. We must protect the world from them. For this purpose and this purpose alone were you born.
If that thing opens, then we'll be swarmed by Digimon.
Attack!
Please, everyone, lend me your strength
Everything's riding on
to
you.
move forward into the future.
We must fulfill our mission. Agent.
2025. October 2025. Okay. Digimon Story Time Strange. I couldn't read whatever they were trying to. I couldn't read that text. That text is way. Square Enix. Creative Studio 3.
Oh, Father, abandon not your way with children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the Father.
Why do you fight? Why walk this path of subterfuge and conflict?
The powerful.
Are they redoing all of the original games?
Fall upon your crown.
This vile charade has gone on long enough.
Are they gonna pixelize
now.
all the games? Final Fantasy Tactics. There you go.
Do you remember when your father showed us how
Is it
to
a
make a
sequel or
whistle
a remake?
with a blade
No,
of
it's not a
grass?
remake. Oh, it is. Okay. It is a remaster or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Everything old is new again, dude. We are in the generation of remakes or remasters.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann, here to deliver news and release dates for games coming to PS5 later this year.
Okay, later this year. We just saw.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. The game will include 2 versions of the original PlayStation Classic. The enhanced version, which features improved graphics, fully voiced dialogue, refined gameplay, and much more, as well as the classic version, which brings a faithful recreation of the 1997 original to modern consoles.
There you go.
Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, launches on PS5 and PS4 September 30th.
PS4?
And will be available for pre-order later today.
Okay.
This next game is something really special. When I first played it, I laughed so hard I almost barfed. Let's check it out.
I almost
Is there maybe just toilet?
Toilet?
Yeah, I just need to pee.
How badly?
Just normal. Bad.
Hey, just go behind this bush. I'll wait.
What the hell is this game?
Pea shy.
No.
Yeah, no, you don't want me watching.
You can watch.
What is this
In baby steps, all you have to do is carefully place one foot in front of the other, which is easier said than done.
Okay.
Main character Nate requires some pretty deliberate movement to make even the simplest progress. It's a captivating open-world experience filled with oddball characters.
Here we go. Knock up. Oh, no. You found it even without a map. The best toilet on the mountain.
Oh, good.
Definitely check this one out when it comes to
I'm
PS5
all for potty
on
humor, but
September
that doesn't look good. It looks like a very cheesy, not good game. This is looking good. I like the purple.
Hirogami is a unique action-adventure title from Bandai Namco Studios Singapore. In this journey to save your origami home, you'll transform into paper shapes with distinct abilities.
This is cool. Okay, this is more
including
like
a
it.
paper airplane, a nimble frog, a hardy armadillo, and a powerful ape.
Okay.
Master the art of folding when Hirogami arrives on PS5 later this summer. Sid, why don't you tee this next one up?
Thanks, Sean. The Hot Shots series has been with PlayStation from the very beginning, and its latest installment, Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, boasts its largest character roster ever.
All right, Hot Shots Golf.
Compete in courses from 10 different regions around the world, each with weather effects and new nighttime variants. Pre-orders begin later today, and those who do will get Bandai Namco's iconic Pac-Man as an early unlockable character.
Okay.
Everybody's Golf Hot Shots drives onto PS5 September 5th.
A lot of games in September all of a sudden. I have a feeling that was on purpose.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is a challenging new entry in the long-running action franchise. From the makers of the Blasphemous series, Ragebound stars dual protagonists from rival clans forced to combine their souls and skills against a demon uprising. And longtime fans will really love the pulse-pounding soundtrack featuring guest composers from the original series.
Oh yeah. So, a lot of these games are releasing in September.
Ninja Gaiden Ragebound
July
arrives
31st.
July 31st on PS5 and PS4.
I have a feeling that when GTA 6 got delayed, everyone's like, get your game out now. GTA's coming out next year. Get your game out this year right now.
Cairn is a survival climbing experience where you must carefully plan your ascent up a deadly mountain.
Okay.
Manage balance and stamina to discover secrets.
I think so too.
Hey!
Heavy third-party support.
Encounter other climbers.
I'm Marco. Nice to meet you.
And survive the harsh conditions of the climb.
All right. Coming
You
November.
can give it a try yourself with a demo that arrives later today.
There we go. Oh yeah, these games are probably third-party, so they're cross.
But there's still a lot of State of Play to come.
This next reveal comes from the game preservationist at Digital Eclipse. Nothing can prepare you for their next collection, arriving later this year.
So a lot of these games are going to be cross-platform.
We knew pretty early on that the game was fun
but
to
they're going to
play.
say
People were
PlayStation
excited
5.
about it.
And Xbox does the same thing.
The most rewarding part of it is just
they'll
seeing
show a
people
game that's
react to
third-party
it.
like Assassin's Creed, but they'll say Xbox.
We knew that we were onto something.
Oh! So Xbox just did their whole like Activision classics.
I was like, I can't believe this.
Are we gonna get classic arcade games? Oh yeah.
It became something that added to the mystique of Mortal Kombat. Fatality.
We're
There you
showing
go.
you a part of a world that is much larger.
All right. They better have Shaolin monks in here, or else it's not a complete collection.
Make the games. It's a bit of the Wild West.
Every part of that game is an expression of who we were and what we wanted to do.
Flawless victory.
All right. So we're getting a Mortal Kombat collection coming. And I'm willing to bet it's also coming to Xbox, but they're not going to say that here at the State of Play. They're not going to tell you about Xbox here. Oh, we're getting a new PlayStation controller? Is it a fight stick? Oh, they're going to launch a fight stick with the Mortal Kombat collection? Okay. Yes. Yeah. There you go. We got a fight stick too.
Patrol here. We have evidence of an enemy in
Metal Gear!
alert formation.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
That guy? No, he's close.
And this is coming to Xbox and PC too.
We've lost sight of the enemy.
Yes.
Find him.
August.
We're under fire. Enemy position unknown.
Loading like this? It's a revolution.
All right, Commander.
Good, baby.
Take this.
That looks so good.
Number one.
You won't get away from me.
Time for you to taste some real pain. What's the matter? I'm over here. Go back to your own world.
Oh, I can't wait.
See you in hell. I'll grind you into nothing. What the?
Oh, yes. And the fact that all the weird, crazy stuff is still in there, they're just slapping on new graphics is even better.
Gotcha.
Look at that. All right. We're getting... Yes. You see that camo? Ooh, and more. All right.
Spirit stones. Shining stones imbued with humankind's never-ending dreams.
Yo, Tecmo?
Since time immemorial, this power has been the impetus for human wars.
Such an ominous atmosphere.
Yeah.
And one thick with the presence of Aratama.
Take this.
What makes a shogun? Here is my answer.
Whoa, we have different styles now? You have like a different loadout you can just on the fly switch? This is Nioh, right? No.
How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell.
It is, okay, okay. Nioh 3! That's interesting. Yeah, okay, having loadouts you can flip on the fly. All right.
Who might you be, warrior?
Tokugawa Takechiyo.
I can see the microtransactions. Early 2026. Dude, calendar is thin for 2025.
戦国シニゲーシリーズの最新作「Nioh 3」をついに発表させていただきました。今作のアクションはシリーズおなじみのサムライスタイルに加え、新たに忍者スタイルを追加。より多彩な戦闘を楽しめます。ステージもオープンフィールドとなり、探索や攻略の自由度や没入感が大幅にアップしています。本日よりプレイステーション5で体験版も配信いたしますので、ぜひプレイしてご意見をいただければと思います。2026年の発売に向け、続報にもぜひご期待ください。
I can't read that fast, Vice. Demo out now for Nioh 3. All right. Mystery, silence, shadows. Those are my tools.
Knows how old the city really is. For me, it's all I've ever known.
It's PSVR 2.
My whole world.
Vertigo Games.
I was raised in this city's shadow. Free to take whatever I need to survive.
Is this a thief game? A thief knockoff? This feels like a thief game.
This city hides many lost and legendary treasures. Locked away. Waiting to be found. Waiting to be taken.
It's a thief game.
But some treasures come with more trouble than others.
It's the eye.
I thought I was dead.
Thief VR!
Who are you?
They are still making thief games. Okay.
Tidewalker, are you there yet? Cleo has uncovered a formula for a cure, but she's keeping it safe in her tower.
I like the color in this game.
Hey, you got some hosen?
Market Land seems a bit tense today. I heard something happen with another Tidewalker.
This is a very cinematic trailer, which means it's coming out in 2026.
It's gone. Someone beat us to it.
Multiplayer story?
Ever since the Great Flood, Elend, my dear planet, has been dying. Plastemia has taken everything from us. But you Tidewalkers are all connected.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
And it's up to you now to use that power.
So everyone's completing the mission and you can follow in their steps.
This is our new recruit! Please, help me. Get down!
Tidewalkers, will you help us?
Okay. Tides of Tomorrow, coming February 2026. Yeah, there was kind of gameplay in there, but it felt like it was more of concept.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Ducey, the game director of Astro Bot. It's a pleasure to be back today to share more news with you.
We're getting more Astro Bot?
The last few months it has been in the world of Astro. Astro Bot launched last September to such encouraging feedback, even receiving a few orders we are truly grateful for. In October, we added 5 speedrun levels, followed by a Christmas special packed with festive surprises. And then earlier this year, the Vicious Void Galaxy made its appearance, adding yet more new challenging levels, all of which came at no additional cost. And today, I am pleased to announce that later this month, you will be able to enjoy 5 brand new challenge levels in Astro Bot, bringing the total to a whopping 90 planets. And new special bots will be there too, including Atsu from Ghost of Yotei, alongside other fans' favorites, but these ones are a surprise. And finally, the Astro Bot DualSense wireless controller will return later this year, with a slight twist. So be on the lookout for more news coming soon.
With a slight
From all of us at Team Asobi, thank you all for the amazing reception you gave our game, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay, with a twist. Is this a dummy? A doll? Sea remnants?
My old man always said to me, he told me to get a ship. Then it hit me all so clear. No old man just got a ship.
This feels like, hey, we want to make a Sea of Thieves game.
Memories stay, we're chasing the sound of the waves. It always sways, it always strays. Standing on the beach all day. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Okay. Is it Monkey Island? I don't know. I don't think so. Should it? He just wake up from that dream. right. No, yeah, no big reveal. Sea remnants. No big reveal. It's not Monkey Island sea remnants. It's just sea remnants. Okay. I was going to say, is that Journey? The desert reminds me of Journey. Are we getting a new game from them? It's not Journey. It's going to be called Trek. No. It's going to be called Odyssey. It has to have a really long, official-looking name. So not Trek. It's going to be Odyssey. Yeah, this is very Journey-esque. Faster, though. And cooler with his cool sword surfing board. Sword of the Sea. Okay, that's a good name. Sword of the Sea.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani. That was a new look at Sword of the Sea, a visually striking adventure from the team behind Abzu and
A new
Capless.
look? I've never seen it
We're
before.
excited to announce that Sword of the Sea will launch this summer into the PlayStation Plus game catalog. On June 17th, Remedy
Firebreak.
brings otherworldly action to game catalog with FBC Firebreak. In this cooperative FPS set in the paranatural world of Control, you and two fellow agents must confront and contain the reality-warping chaos found within the oldest house. Fun in short bursts or deep dives, FBC Firebreak launches day one into game catalog on June 17th.
There you go.
The PlayStation Plus Classics catalog welcomes several new titles this summer. The PS2 version of legendary immersive sim Deus Ex arrives June 17th.
Yeah.
In July,
Twisted Metal
3 and Twisted Metal 4 join the service just in time for the second season premiere of Twisted Metal, which arrives July 31st in select countries, including Peacock in the US. Additionally, two of Capcom's most beloved games from the original PlayStation are set to join the Classics lineup.
Resident Evil 5 or 2? Yeah!
Resident Evil 2
course.
and Resident Evil 3 will arrive later this summer in the Classics catalog. Additionally, Myst and Riven will arrive later this month as part of the Days of Play celebration, running now through June 11th. Days of Play is a 2-week event that includes bonus PlayStation Plus content drops, great deals on software and hardware, and more. Visit PlayStation Blog and PlayStation.com for full details.
There you are.
His parents cut their own rope to save him. He watched them fall, then found his way off that mountain. He was 11 years old.
He then started a grand tour of every major boarding school in Britain.
Always at the top of his class.
Always at odds with authority. Same thing in the Navy.
His superiors all praise his instincts.
And they're all in need of early retirement. Nobody knows what to do with him, Mom.
No, and I suspect he feels the same way. But what he did in Iceland...
What he did in Iceland was insubordination. It was ill-disciplined, utterly reckless. He only survived thanks to blind luck. Give me one good reason to put him in the program, Mom.
I think you just covered them all, Greenway. It's really quite simple. Bond is a bullet without a target. Let's give him one.
It looks teenager Bond.
Do you have an appointment?
The name's Bond.
James Bond. He's with me.
And you are? Don't think we've had the pleasure.
Now let's not get ahead of ourselves, James.
So you shouldn't have.
Yes.
We're facing a situation of the utmost delicacy. I need all my pieces on the board.
009 is a master manipulator. Whatever the endgame is, we won't see it coming.
Jet lag gets me every time.
She's not your friend, Bond. She's an asset.
With respect, Mom. To hell with that.
Okay. We're gonna have, oh, we have driving sequences, okay.
Tell me, what do you do, James? Lately, headhunting.
Okay. Oh, Jason's driving. Hey. I drive good. They're gonna give us a release date.
I suppose this is another teachable moment.
Coming next year. Okay, so probably end of next year. There you are. You'll sign up now for a gold skin, even though it doesn't come out for another year. Okay. Yeah, it definitely had a Kingsman vibe to it.
I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of Iron Interactive. The team is thrilled to announce 007 First Light. You'll experience James Bond as a young air crewman in the Royal Navy. Before the tuxedo and the martinis, as he first steps into the world of espionage, striving to earn his 00 status. Everyone at Iron Interactive has poured their passion and dedication into crafting an experience that honors the legacy of Bond, harnessing our 25 years of agent expertise. This is just the beginning of our journey with 007, and we can't wait to share more with you soon.
Yeah, I don't know if I like young boy Bond. And 009 was probably his mentor. I heard they said 009. I assume that was his mentor, so he's going in and practicing and getting ready with 009. Okay, Ghost of Yotai. Is this the end? Oh, yep, this is going to be the end of it. So they're capping off with Ghost of Yotai. Any light, no fire? Nothing yet.
You're still with me?
Do we get a pet wolf? Oh, really? You're going to give us a 10-second teaser and say, hey, yeah, we're going to show you in July, actually.
自由のために戦う。さあ、お手並み拝見といこう。君のことは親友だと思っているが、やるしかないようだな。エブラニウムのシールドだけでは私のアーマーには勝てないぞ。
Was that Captain America speaking with a Japanese? What the? Really?
よし。本気でやるぞ。
Oh! This is Marvel versus Capcom? Is that what we're seeing?
任せてちょうだい。パンチ。私の名前の通り、マーベラス。
親愛なるリンディ、スパイダーマンだ。スパイリーセンス。今日も見事大勝利。
俺とやり合うってか？調子が出てきたぜ。
Marvel versus Marvel?
俺様の名はスターロード。胸に刻んでおきだ。
覚悟しやがれ。シートベルト。締めたかい。イーストラス流のスペシャルメニューお願いするぜ。いや、ビリビリ。
Just pulled out a gun and shot him? Okay. Okay.
援護する風よ荒れ狂えたとえ人々に嫌われていても私は世界を守るさあ耐えられるかしら
正義のためにこれが私のとっておきだこっちだよ
Okay.
抱かれなさいせや
またなベイベー我々のチームワークは絶対に破れない
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズ
Tokon Fighting Souls. Okay. Okay. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. That feels definitely like a Street Fighter Marvel versus Capcom. What? What are we doing here? Are you serious? We're gonna do a Yakuza game? What?
プレイステーションの友人から急になんか飲みに行こうぜっていう連絡が来て、なんのこっちゃと思って、予定合わせて行ったんですけど、ちょっと飲んでる中で実はアークの方でマーベルの格闘ゲームを作ってみないかというような提案をいただきまして、いや本当に聞いた時はびっくりしましたね。で、世界的に本当に有名な IP ですし光栄だなと思いつつも、まず本当にうちの会社で大丈夫かなという不安もあり。
Okay.
The inspiration for working on this project really came from a place of pure fandom and wanting to say, why isn't PlayStation in this space?
So PlayStation approached us with this vision to bring Marvel back to the forefront of the tag fighting genre. And that got us really excited because we had worked with them before on successful stuff like the Marvel Spider-Man franchise with Insomniac.
When it came to approaching Marvel, you have to kind of first float the idea and let them know, hey, we're thinking about approaching a company like Arc System Works to make a fighting game. We'd love to partner with you to do this really great collaboration. Would you be interested?
When they named the developer, that really perked up our ears. It's always refreshing to work with a team that will take on the challenge of tackling Marvel, putting their own spin on it, and they're just uppercutting that challenge into the stratosphere. And that's what you get with this team. I mean, they couldn't make something boring if they tried.
社長からも本当に作れるんだったらぜひやりたいねっていうことを言われました。話を受けてしまった以上これは私がプロデューサーなのかなっていうところで。
The tricky thing is that most fans, including myself, see this as a sacred genre for Marvel. The tough part is finding a partner that's crazy enough to take on the task, because you either do something like this big and bold, or you don't do it at all.
I feel like I have a good grasp on their art style and how they would approach certain IPs. You come in with your kind of own expectations of, here's what I would expect to see from Arc System Works when they take on a Marvel IP.
They are really going in hard on this, and I get it, because Sony has a portion of Marvel IP, like they do Spider-Man, like they have all that. So I get it, but
マーベルさんに提出した時はなんとなくマイケルさんの反応はあんまり芳しくなかった印象があって、何がまずいのかなっていろいろやっぱり直接話していくうちにもっとアークのやりたいマーベルを見せてくれというような話をいただいたことがあって。
I remember personally the first time I saw Iron Man was really when I felt we had something special.
なので今回のアイアンマンのデザインを皆さんご覧いただければ分かると思うんですけども、かなり日本らしいアークシステムワークスらしいデザインっていうのが出ているかなと思うので、マーベルの皆さんの反応がすこぶる良くて あこれなんだみたいないう感じで。
Iron Man is supposed to be the sleek fighter jet, think luxury race car, mixed with a brick house. And the fact that they added anime mech elements to him just felt really naturally at home.
One of the mantras that we have for this project is from Japan to the world, and really trying to take not just the IP but gameplay mechanics and say, what can we really take from Japan, the creators that are doing awesome work here, and bring that to the global platform.
まあ特別なところいっぱいあるんですけど、まあ本当にやっぱり強調すべきは、格闘ゲームのチームバトルの中では4対4というのがまず本当に意欲的で挑戦的なところだというところと。
When ARC looks at these Marvel characters, it's not simply just the visuals, it's also the gameplay mechanics and adding in that, what is that pop? What is going to be something that's different? Up until now, you've seen tag fighters that have 2v2, 3v3. We felt like we just had to go 4v4. And in doing so, we found a lot of unique and fun ways to change up the gameplay that I think players are going to be very excited to see.
今回4対4という、革新的なところにチャレンジしている中で4キャラクター練習しないと勝てないんじゃないのとか安心してください。
Learning 4 characters is extremely daunting, but the team at Arc System Works has found a way to design a system that adapts to your playstyle. So you could either duke it out as just the leader and 3 assists, or you can tag in your assists to swap the leader and change the matchup on the fly.
I don't think a lot of people thought this day would be here, would come. You know, this has just been an awesome journey, and I'm excited that we get to be able to share it with all the fans out there.
I'll tell you right now, a lot of fighting games, they never get to experience this level of production, and it's just a dream to even be working with these two great partners.
それは決してビジネスという枠組みではなくて、それぞれの強い思いの中でこのタイトルを成功させよう、いいゲームにしてファンに届けようと。
The 3 companies have come together to do this, and I think we really are going to make something magical here.
このタイトルですね、まだまだ開発途中ではありますが、続々とキャラクターも発表していきたいと思いますし、キャラクター以外のコンテンツというところも今後いろいろ出ていくと思います。今しばらく楽しみにお待ちいただければなと思います。Stay tuned.
Yeah, this feels like it's probably going to be at least a year or two out if they're still deep in development. Okay. Let's say, yeah, 2026, so next year, at least. 1 year.
You're still with me?
Is that it? That's it. So we're doing the highlight reel, so that means that's generally the end. So it does feel like Sony was leaning heavy in the Japanese influence, which is fine. They're a Japanese company. I don't think anything really hit hard. At least for me. I know there's some games, Final Fantasy, that whatever that poop game was. But yeah, I don't know. James Bond. I like the idea of it, but I think he's too young. Like, I don't know. Like, it feels like there's going to be a lot of comparisons to the James Bond game to the Kingsman. I feel like that's coming. We're going to get a lot of those comparisons. But yeah, that was it. So yeah, nothing really. Let me can I pause this? So that was all they announced. Pragmata, that was a shocker. I wasn't expecting Pragmata. Silent Hill, Nioh 3, nothing really. I mean, they put Ghost of Yotai on here, but they didn't even show that. They literally a 30-second, hey, we'll see you back in July. Why even tell me that? Like, really? It felt like they didn't have enough. And so they were like, look, everyone else is doing a showcase. We should probably do a showcase. Let's grab some stuff and put it together. But yeah, I don't know. Like, nothing like stood out to me as like a major, like, oh my God, that's a big deal. Pragmata, maybe. That's the biggest one I could see on this list. First Light was a huge thing. IO Interactive was there, showing off First Light, the new James Bond game. Yeah, I don't know. Metal Gear Delta, we already knew. Thief game, the VR Thief game.
PlayStation.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing blew me away in that one. So, not bad, but not great. There was no shock factor. I thought there was going to be some big show us Ghost of... They have a whole separate deal for Ghost. I know, I don't know. If you're going to have a showcase, That's like the big game of the year for Sony. So I don't know why they wouldn't show anything like that. But anyway, it was a showcase. It feels like it was last minute. Hey, we need to have one, so let's do this. Let's throw something together. But before we end it, I definitely need to pop in here and say, Procrastinator, thank you for being a member for 17 months. And then Midnight with the 10 gifted memberships earlier in the stream. Thank you so very much. As well as Ultimate Collector for the super chat, saying I got hooked playing Forever Skies. It's addicting, but I hope they fix the frame rate issues. I have not gone back. I need to go back and play some Forever Skies. Actually, you know what? I can probably fire this back off again. Let me go back in here. There we go. That it? Oh, they don't even say it. Okay. And then Ravencore, thank you so much for the gifted members as well. 07. This felt rushed. It kind of did, King. So a lot of Japanese games, which is fine. You know, they're a Japanese company, but I don't know. It just felt like half the games were announced for every other platform, and it wasn't like PlayStation specific. They had Ghost of Yotai. Didn't show anything of that. 30-second preview saying, hey, come back in July, which, like, why? Why even show that? Marvel fighting game. That looked kind of cool. I think Silent Hills is multi-platform, which it looks good. It was the Eastern State of Play. It was good. It was decent. Do I think they should have had a whole showcase for that? Probably not. Probably not. Like, they legitimately had like 3 games that were like big deals that were PlayStation, like hardcore. Okay. I think that on Friday night, the IO Interactive is having their own showcase for James Bond. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that really would have stood out. Square Enix, Final Fantasy Tactics, that was a big deal. Yeah, nothing really blew my socks off. The climbing game has been on Game Pass. Is it? Yeah. And so they're not gonna, like, I don't think Xbox is going to give PlayStation, even though it's multi-platform. Gears of War is going multi-platform. It's coming out for every platform. Xbox is not going to hand them that. Come on. They're going to save that for their showcase that happens on Sunday. And they'll show off the graphics for Gears of War and why it needs to be, you know, redone again, remastered. But they're not going to give PlayStation that joy. We saw the same trailer for Cairn last year. It was better than some of the other ones I've seen, but I'm like old man Ray. Meh. Yeah, well, we had a few, like last year, we had a few showcases that were like, why? Why are we here? And get ready for that. So on tomorrow, I'm playing Dune, probably with Heather Silvermist, Zane's World, Beeblebum, Survival Bob. We're all going to be playing Dune tomorrow. And then on Friday, it's Summer Games Fest. And then I think Saturday is PC Game Show and Future Game Show. On Sunday, that's the next big one. Sunday is going to be the Xbox Showcase. And I believe Friday night is going to be the IO Interactive Showcase. Liz says, Jason, No Man's Sky, a new update gave you to show if you get an echolocator from those resonators. Oh, yeah, that was already in the game. I wonder if Xbox team is smiling right now. Well, it depends. I don't know. So I'm hoping we see Fable. I'm hoping we see Perfect Dark. I know they're not going to come out this year. I have a feeling they already officially pushed back what's it called? Fable to next year. So we're not getting Fable this year, but they could show a trailer. So they could show off Fable. They could show off Perfect Dark. They're going to do Outer Worlds 2 because that's coming out later on in the year. I'm sure they're going to do Call of Duty. They're going to have a big Call of Duty reveal. Yeah. Clockwork Revolution. Dude, I'm waiting for Clockwork Revolution. That better come out. I'm looking forward to you guys playing Dune. I can't wait, man. Dune tomorrow. Absolutely we'll be playing some Dune tomorrow. But I'm going to call it for today. I'm going to cut some videos for No Man's Sky, so keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to try to go through some of the new additions to the Beacon update, the settlement stuff. I'm going to see if there's anything going on with the settlement stuff, because I feel like mine kind of got bugged out a little bit, but maybe not. Maybe it's just I'm just doing it wrong. That's always a factor. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing because I'm an old man and I forget things. But I will be cutting out videos for that. We'll be playing some Dune tomorrow. So hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. Is anyone else streaming? Who do we need to raid after doing that Sony State of Play? We saw Metal Gear, but we already knew that was coming. It looked good. It looked good. So you know what? We're going to raid Elon Paul. Paul is playing No Man's Sky right now. So we're going to go raid him. Hopefully you guys are in the mood for more No Man's Sky. I know you guys are. And go over there, hit the like button for him, and I will see you guys next time.